What up, blood? Open the door. Once again, you know, back like we never left, baby. It's been a while. It's not because I've forgotten about Clout Coins, not because I don't want to be consistent. I've just been traveling so crazy the last couple months, and you know, with my travel schedules, it's been really difficult to just like, you know, to do what I need to do. But since you guys are showing so much love and you guys are just like keep requesting it and just saying, yo, like don't stop, it gives me motivation to like, you know, find time out of like my tired ass day to like to still do this. Once again, it's your boy Justice, aka justicewearscoolpants, aka Justice League. Another episode of Clout Coins, baby. One thing that's been bothering me lately is, well, not bothering me, but just like, you know, I've just been traveling and just like, you know, going around and having conversations with people. And, you know, people will walk up to me, you know, whether it be aspiring artists or whatever it is. In one of the previous episodes of Clout Coins, you know, what I said was, you know, use human nature to your advantage. And we're going to revisit that again because people always forget how important it is to use human nature to your advantage. For example, scenario is like, you know, like brand new artists will, you know, will walk up to me and be like, yo, you know, my name is so-and-so and I rap. And the first thing that comes to my head is just like, bro, like, I really just want this conversation to be over. Not because like I have no interest in you rapping, but it's just because like, when you're, number one, when you're so focused and occupied and you're in the middle of something, where you're like in a loud ass party, 9 times out of 10 it's never a good time, right? And, you know, realizing that, you know, the worst thing to do is come up to somebody and say, yo, I rap. Like, that shit's just like, it just makes no sense, right? And the reason why is you're not using human nature. You're not using people's self-interest to your advantage. So you have to understand that in order for you to get something out of somebody, 9 times out of 10 is that you have to create value. You have to be of value to them, right? And I say that because, you know, I tweeted the other day, I was just like, yo, a conversation is not a promotional opportunity, right? A conversation should not be a promotional opportunity. A conversation is a conversation to connect with somebody and to be in the moment and feel genuine and ask them how their fucking day was. Because sometimes everybody might just want a friend to talk to, right? And you can't come up to me telling me you rap when I just had a shitty day, because we're all human and we're all going through life. And like, once you just like omit those things, it's like, you know, you're already turning people off. And not to say turning people off in a bad way, but just you're not making their brain connect to actually listen to what you have to say. You got potential. Stop. Chocolate is no good for me. It makes me break out. That's one part, right? So now the question is, I'm not gonna complain about the issue. I'm gonna tell you how to fix it, right? And this is how you fix it. And outside of even being a new artist, just in anything, any networking opportunity, anything, is creating value. Creating value is the most important part. And I say that to say, all right, cool. For me, if I was in a situation and I was a rapper and I saw somebody that, you know, that I wanted their attention, or I just wanted their opinion, I just wanted their ear on something, you know what I'll do? You know, I will like look at my life, and granted, everybody looks at your life and be like, yo, I have nothing to offer. But no, we all have something to offer. We all have value. You just have to like make sense of that value, right? So if I was somebody and I was like, let's say I was going up to, you know, a big time executive or whatever, or a big time, I don't know, athlete or whoever it is, and I just want to have a conversation with them. First thing I'll do is I'll go and I'll introduce myself and be a real person, you know, and not like be all nervous and sweaty and weird. You know, I'm just like, yo, like stop, relax. And number two, after I do that, then I'm just like, yo, like, by the way, like, I noticed that, like, you know, you have those, like, those new off-whites on your feet. Like, I really fuck with those, right? Granted, when I was coming up, I sold shoes, right? I sold women's shoes in Nordstrom. So what I would do is like, yo, like, I noticed that you have off-whites on your feet. By the way, I work here and I get 50% off discount. I really fuck with you. Like, yo, if you ever need some shoes, cool. first thing I'm gonna do if I'm the person who's wearing these off-white shoes, create a value for me to save some money. I bet, like, cool, take my number down. Now I'm gonna hit you. And he's gonna hit you, and you're gonna build a genuine relationship with that person, right? Because they're gonna hit you, and you're gonna take care of them, and you're gonna create that value. And then you can slide in a little bit after, like, there's some trust gained, like, yo, by the way, like, you know, I make music, you know, check it out. Now the person feels entitled to, they have to, right? Because you looked out for them, you've looked out for them so much that they feel like they kind of have to. That's how you get somebody's attention. You create value. Don't be just somebody that has their hand out. Use human nature. Everybody wants something, right? Just like how you want something, I want something. And it doesn't have to be in the form of a check. There's so many different ways to create value. So many different ways. Like, I just don't get it, you know? And it just really bothers me when, you know, people just like get in a conversation and all they want to do is sell. And it's just like, bro, nobody wants to hear you sell. Nobody gives a fuck, honestly. Just like, tell me how you're about to make my life better or make my life easier. That's all I care about. And then we can reciprocate the situation. And it sounds like, you know, it sounds maybe manipulative a bit, but, you know, you kind of got to do what you got to do to get people's attention the right way, right? And, you know, with that being said, you know, you'll build genuine relationships and genuine real life, you know, friendships that, you know, that will last you forever. Because if anybody knows in entertainment or just like in life in general, it's really all relationships, you know, and you're just on the top of their mind because you built something genuine with them. And that's what I'm talking about, genuine relationships. Yeah, you know, hey man, just another episode of Clout Coins. We back, baby. We back.